also mine.
Not anymore! What are you doing here? Why did you come here? Wow!
Banjo! Come here now!
Get out of here! Banjo and I have a baby.
We've got a problem.
The call went out. We have to go to Dunkirk.
They need to send more ships.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, PNG TA against teacher participation in elections. Rosso says Pangu intact, and Moruks maintain top spot. Students of Tuspab Secondary School were told to stay home today for their safety. The school's Deputy Principal Administration, Michael Kavagu, said the school's administration is concerned with the safety of the students commuting to and from school as counting is underway in the provincial capital, Medan. Kavagu said counting for Medan Open is in progress at the school's Marape Hall. He said teachers are prepared to teach but are concerned about unconfirmed threats circulating on social media. He said grade 12 students were allowed to come to class because of the written expression exam on August 15. Kavagu went on to apologize to parents and students for the delay in counting. However, said the school has no control over this government-led process. School will resume on Monday, 8 August, with the return of writs rescheduled for this Friday, August 5th. The president of PNG Teachers Association, Aita Sangakepe, is calling on authorities to not involve teachers in future elections. The involvement of teachers in elections has resulted in student learning being interrupted due to teacher absenteeism. Also, the safety of teachers and students is threatened with election-related violence.
President of the Teachers Association, Aita Sanankepe, is appealing to the Teachers Service Commission and Secretary for Department of Education to exempt teachers from participating in future elections and concentrate in educating children. Sanankepe said the education of the children depends on these human resource builders. Teachers and students alike need to be protected from election-related violence and challenges.
On that basis, this morning, our press release is appealing to the Prime Minister of this country, Electoral Commission, that from now on, no more teachers are going to be engaged to run the election, take part in the counting, and that's our union stand now.
He said one of his agenda items in the teachers' upcoming parliament in September is to forward a resolution to the new government and eventually the electoral commissioner to engage grade 12 school leavers in training for electoral duties and not teachers.
I appeal to the incoming Prime Minister of this country Let's give the priority to the human resource builders, the teachers, leave them alone. To mold, to impart the knowledge that they gain from the colleges to our future generation. I appeal to the incoming Prime Minister of this country. Let's give the priority to the human resource builders, the teachers, leave them alone. To mold, to impart the knowledge that they gain from the colleges to our future generation.
He appealed to the Secretary for Education and TSC to have a roundtable with PNGTA so that they can collectively better advise relevant authorities to make the right decisions in the best interest of teachers and students in future elections. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
PNGTA Vice President Sainel Ko said the #1 priority is to ensure teachers are in the classroom. He said authorities like the Teachers Services Commission and the Education Department compromised that responsibility. Ko added that these two institutions are misguided because the PNGTA is not on the National Education Board yet, as ordered by the court. Meanwhile, Moses Modakewau, headmaster of Waigani Primary School in NCD, said the department allowed teachers to take part in polling before the term 2 holidays. However, after polling, teachers did not return to the classroom. Instead, took up other roles as presiding officers and assistant presiding officers. This has resulted in class suspensions and the safety of teachers being threatened.
Because of the enrollment figures in many schools, which is higher than previous years, the administration of schools, example in Waigani Primary School, we had about 3 teachers in the county within NCD, and then another 3 maybe in their own provinces.
To this day, they have defied that order from the court. The National Court has ordered them to swear us into the National Education Board. As a result of which, they have come up with decision to involve teachers in the counting in all the election activities. They shouldn't do that. That's wrong. Totally wrong. And I hope the new Prime Minister comes in, they sack both of them.
Natal 2022 Operation High Speed for New Ireland successfully concluded without any major security incidents. New Ireland Provincial Police Commander Felix Nebanat highlighted this in a final briefing with the Namatanai team recently. Nebanat said he was impressed with the high standard of professionalism displayed by every member of the Joint Security Force. Adding, he was overwhelmed with the outcome of operations in general, despite minor hiccups that were swiftly dealt with to ensure the smooth running of the election process. In a true esprit de corps nature, they served with honor and integrity to see this 2022 election for the province come to a conclusion. PPC Nebanat thanked the men and women from the Joint Security Forces, including their families, for supporting them. Election preparation is a 5-year process. Finchafan Returning Officer Frida Joseph has challenged all elected members to support the Electoral Commission as soon as they get into office.
Morobe's Assistant Election Manager and Finchafan's Returning Officer Frida Joseph said election preparation is a 5-year process that elected members of Parliament should support as soon as they take office. She made this statement during the signing of the writ for Finchafan's member-elect Rainbow Paita, which was witnessed by Lace member-elect John Rosso. Joseph issued the challenge to Rosso and Paita, urging them to support the Electoral Commission instead of waiting until the last minute.
Now inclusive and 5-player. Please, the incumbent member member-elect Honorable John Rosso, Honorable now Rainbow Paita. Having 5 years on the election manager for the biggest province in the country, Morobe. Now go and having people fight the preparing of state institutions, the PNG Electoral Commission. So me like ready good or something as an electoral role, logistics.
In response, Rosso said they have taken into account the RO's concern and said they will prepare for the next 5 years. to ensure a good democratic process in 2027.
We will start our planning early and we'll make certain our common roles are updated properly and we fix all any issues that are there to ensure that 2027 you will have free, fair and safe elections for all of Papua New Guinea.
Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. Among stories after the break, Pangu intact and members-elect declared.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Making more with Flame Vegetable Oil.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Hi, I'm Kevin Apo of the SPPNG Hunters. Catch all the action right here on Digital TV.
Welcome back. Medan Province has yet to declare a winner in any of the 7 seats being contested. Counting started 2 weeks ago. This newsroom was informed that Bogia has completed all primary counts and have been conducting eliminations since last week. Other districts are still doing primary counts. Most of the counting for the 7 seats are being conducted in Medan town, except for Usino Bundi and Bogia. According to security personnel, counting in Bogia and Walium Station are running smoothly with declarations expected this week. Counting for Medan Open started 3 weeks ago at Tusbab Secondary School's Marape Hall. Counting is going well for Sumka Open at Jomba Parish, Middle Ramu Open at Gospel Lighthouse, and Rai Coast at Medan United Church. This room also confirmed that primary counts for Sumka Open is complete and quality checks will be done before they begin second preference counting. Pangu Party candidate and incumbent governor for West New Britain Province, Sasindran Mutuvel, has been re-elected for a 3rd term in Parliament as the regional member. Mutuvel was declared on Sunday, July 31st. Sasindran Mutuvel was declared member-elect for West New Britain regional seat on Sunday, 31st July, by Provincial Returning Officer Emily Kelton. Mutuvel polled 47,878 votes. His votes had surpassed the absolute majority of 46,499. Mutuvel said he is extremely humbled by the decision of the people of West New Britain to give him the opportunity to once again serve the province.
Extremely humbled by the decision of people of West New Britain, giving this opportunity to serving people of West New Britain. Me like Africa soul, peace, come election come family and brothers susah paisah. Forever, me and my family forever indebted to the people of West New Britain and to the people of Papua New Guinea.
Former police commissioner and People's National Congress Party candidate Gary Baki polled in second place with 45,118 votes. Re-elected Governor for West New Britain Sasindran Mutuvel and Pioneer re-elected MP for Nakanai Francis Maneke arrived in Port Moresby today after their declarations over the weekend. The MPs were met by Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso and other MPs of the Pangu camp.
Arriving in Port Moresby today, re-elected Governor for West New Britain Sasindran Mutuvel and Pioneer re-elected MP for Nakanai Francis Maneke admitted they nearly lost the race. Mutuvel thanked all the security personnel for maintaining the rule of law in accomplishing the process.
Big acknowledgement too. Suppose, this Pangu government, me no think this additional electorate below me law, Nakanai district to me come up. So that our people's interests are fairly represented, flow below parliament, especially now with the Thalassia district and Thalassia district, Nakanai district and Nakanai district. So me got big development plan, development aspirations, work one time national government, bring him, make him sure all policies below national government and trickle down, come inside provinces below me.
Mutuvel acknowledged the other declared MPs in the province and vowed to work with them. Maneke also acknowledged the Pangu-led government for the new Nakanai electorate and pledged his commitment to the party.
The government leadership, Prime Minister Honorable James Marape, making possible this new electorate Nakanai district where we come up last time of government. I big amamas people Nakanai look save this government when something. I give him people belong. Thalassia this time. Now me play group. Me play got Thalassia district. Now me play got Nubla Nakanai district where now me making mystery. Also Nubla member below Nakanai district.
The arrival of the two MPs now brings the total number of Pangu Party MPs to 23. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso says Pangu Party is united heading into the formation of government. He made this remark when receiving re-elected Governor for West New Britain and Pioneer MP for Nakanai electorate at the airport in Port Moresby.
Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso is confident that Pangu Party will form the next government. Welcoming the re-elected Governor for West New Britain Sasindran Mutuvel and MP for Nakanai Francis Maneke today, Rosso said Pangu is intact and the numbers are increasing steadily.
A lot of people have said innuendos about Pangu rigging the elections, You can see now sitting here, a couple of our members have really struggled to come home against all odds. They've tried to make it. We have lost some senior Pangu members in the likes of John Simon, the Honorable John Simon, Honorable Kennedy Wenger, Honorable Benjamin Philip, Honorable Emil Tamur. So those seats, some of them have been won by other parties. So we don't control the elections. The elections are run by the Electoral Commission.
The Deputy Prime Minister also admitted that the government needs to do more in the electoral process going forward to hold certain candidates accountable on the wrongdoings instigated by their supporters during the election.
More to improve our electoral process. We have to move when we get into government again. That is one of the first tasks we'll be doing to ensure that the electoral process, we improve on it, to ensure that our people can vote fairly equally across the board in the country. And also at the same time, during formational government, we are sitting and looking at how we as a government can improve. We as a government can improve our people's lives for our children and for our country, working towards a better Papua New Guinea for all of us.
Rosso also appealed to all the candidates and supporters to respect the electoral process and not to participate in the violence acts. West New Britain Governor Sasindran Mutuvel called on all candidates and supporters to observe the election process fairly and transparently. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
On Saturday, the 30th of July, Kairuku Open Electorate for the first time has its own member-elect in incumbent MP for the former Kairuku Hiri electorate in National Alliance Party member Peter Isoaimo. Kairuku is the first open electorate in Central Province to declare a member-elect for the 11th Parliament. At the counting venue at Mari Barracks, returning officer for Kairuku Open, Henry Oa, said Isoaimo won by 10,594 votes, surpassing the absolute majority. Isoaimo said the journey to splitting Kairuku and Hiri electorate took well over 8 years. Central Province Election Manager Peter Malaifeope, on behalf of the Electoral Commissioner and the government, was present for the event, including Provincial Administrator Francis Coaba. Malaifeope said this is where they all go back to the district where a lot of work needs to be done. Finishing second to Isoaimo was People's National Congress Party candidate and former Kairuku Hiri MP Paru Aihi with a little over 9,000 votes. You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Open Nets.
Favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook, and with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Made only from the highest quality beef, oxen pub, is PNG's pride and the world's favorite.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SP Lager, Bongum Yumi. Cheers to 70 years.
Welcome back. Team PNG's squash trio of Suari Junior, Siaguru and Alakos will reset and turn their attention to the men's doubles and mixed doubles at the Commonwealth Games. Despite results not going their way over the weekend in the men's and women's singles, head coach Mark Forster said there were still positives to take away from the performances of the three. The men's doubles and mixed doubles will start on Wednesday, August 3rd. To other results from Sunday, July 31st, Team PNG's Georgia Lee Vele fell short with a time of 30.34 seconds in the heat of the women's 50-meter butterfly. In boxing, Team PNG's male flag bearer John Ume bowed out of the men's light welterweight competition after referee Jennifer Huggins stopped the contest 1 minute 50 seconds into the first round after Ume sustained an injury. The win was awarded to his opponent, Joseph Tyers from England. PRK Mendy Muruks, Agmak Gurias, Croton Hella Wigman and Lay Snacks Tigers have maintained their current winning form in round 13 of the Digicel Cup on Sunday. Muruks lead with 22 points, followed by Gurias and Wigman with 20 points apiece. Reigning champions Tigers are on 17 points.
As intensity continues to build in the country's Premier Rugby League competition with only 4 more rounds left of the regular season, PRK Mendi Muruks continued their current winning form with another dominant display over bottom-placed Wampanga Mount Targan Eagles 36-8 in Lay on Sunday. After 13 rounds of competition, the Roderick Puname coach side have kept the season's best record yet of 11 wins with only 2 losses. Running closely behind are the Egmak Rabal Gurias and Croton Hella Wigman, who also picked up respective wins on Sunday to maintain second and third placings on 20 points apiece with differential in for and against. Gurias took on traditional arch-rivals Monipas NCDC Port Moresby Vipers in the first of the triple header at the Santos National Football Stadium on Sunday with a plan to avenge their first round loss to Vipers 9-8. Gurias started off the match on a flyer, scoring 2 quick tries in the opening 10 minutes through centre John Ruggie Jr. and right winger Chris Ben. Both conversions missed. Gurias took an early lead 8-0. Vipers eventually got into their groove in the next play when fullback Manu Soli weaved his way through some flimsy left-edge Gurias defence to put them back in the contest at 6-8. Gurias scored again through Connie Bernard to extend the lead 14-6. Vipers then hit back almost immediately when informed centre winger Vicky Keval Jr. crossed for the first of his double to go into halftime 12-14. Vipers score a converted try to take the lead. Vipers 16, Gurias 14, 7 minutes into second half. Vipers extend their lead with a converted penalty goal 18-14 before Gurias fullback Elias Stanley scored off some brilliant individual effort under the posts to retake the lead 2018. Vipers scored again to hit the front 24-20 with an upset win looming. However, Gurias informed centre Joe Frank the Tank powered his way over the left corner to seal the win in Gurias' favour 26-24 at full-time. Salome Vincent, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water. Cough or sneeze into your elbow and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.